The expanded child tax credit has been a financial lifeline for so many families over the past few months, but it could soon come to an end. So tonight, we're taking a look at how the tax credit has helped people hit hard by the pandemic and what its future could look like.
Financially, it's been rough.
As a single mother, Mary Bridges has seen her share of tough times.
When the pandemic started in March, I had got laid off from my job.
This devastating blow came shortly after Mary and her daughter moved into their new home in Beebe.
I was very nervous. I actually would just sit around and cry.
With so many thoughts running through her mind.
How am I going to raise my daughter? That, it's only me, so, I have to do the best I can do.
Her best got a welcomed boost. Mary soon had extra money hitting her bank account each month to help out with things like food, clothes, and bills. It's thanks to the expanded child tax credit, which lawmakers passed as part of the American Rescue Plan back in March. The nearly $2 trillion coronavirus relief deal increased the tax credit from $2,000 to $3,000 per child, with a $600 bonus for kids under 6. The new law also allowed eligible parents to receive half of that credit in advance through monthly payments from July to December of this year. Taxpayers will claim the other half once they file their taxes next year.
Unless you opted out of the expanded child tax credit, that means you're getting monthly checks in the mail for usually $300 per child. Up to 4 children.
Joshua Kerr is an accounting professor at UA Little Rock. He says this extra money makes a world of difference in a family's income, especially here in Arkansas. Here's why. According to the U.S. Census, the median household income in our state is around $47,000, and roughly 16% of Arkansans are living in poverty.
So let's just say you have 3 children. 3 times 3,600, you're talking about over $10,000 in child tax credit for that family making $50,000 per year. So that's, roughly 20% of their total income for the entire year.
The expanded tax credit is scheduled to expire on December 31st. As for what happens after that, well, it depends on Congress. The White House wants to extend the child tax credit for 1 more year as part of President Joe Biden's Build Back Better plan. So far, the House has approved the measure, but it still needs to pass a tough vote in the Senate before it can reach the president's desk.
If I had to guess, I would say at least for 1 more year, this child tax credit will probably be part of the spending bill that's happening. But as you say, there's no guarantees, and if it doesn't, then it's going to hit Arkansans hard, especially because we're in a state where it's going to be most affected by this because we have incomes that are typically lower than the national average.
Back at Mary's house in Beebe, she realizes how beneficial the credit has been for her family.
It kind of took a lot off of my shoulders. Like, it helps out so much because with a single mom, I live from check to check. Less money I can look forward to every month, besides my work checks.
While Mary continues to fine-tune her family's budget, she hopes lawmakers will do what's in the best interest of people like her who are still bouncing back from the pandemic. For parents who had a baby anytime during 2021, your newborn will count toward the child tax credit payment of $3,600. Children who are adopted can also qualify if they are U.S. citizens.